onions have gone into a warm pan. They're sizzling lightly in the bottom. I've got a sprinkle of salt in them, and they are piled nice and high so that they can also sweat and not quickly burn. You want to start frying them and start to get a little bit of color on the base, but not burning. The heat is medium-high heat, and we're going to keep an eye on these. If your onions are in the pan like this and they are not getting any color and they're just sweating, that's okay. Once the water has been removed, they cook the water out, then it'll start caramelizing on the bottom. So sweating like this is perfect, releasing the natural sugars slowly as water's evaporating from the onions. So now you can see it's been on for a while. I've got a little bit of catching on the onions. On the bottom here you can see some color forming, maybe a little bit of darkness, and that's crap. What do I do? Add a splash, nice splash of water. Maybe splash a little bit too much. It's almost making like a gravy. And that's going to lift up any of the caramelizing at the bottom. I mean, I may have caught these a little bit, but hey, we are talking about real life here, what can happen. So yeah, as long as it's not blackened and you're not tasting bitter onions, which I've tasted these and they aren't, then you're all good. You can always pick those little bits out if you wanted to, but if they cook for another 20 minutes, they are going to soften away, as you'll see in the next video. At this stage now, it's about 5 minutes into forming out. You see the deep color is getting here from the natural sugars they're caramelizing. However, I have taken one, cooled and tasted, and it's still a little bit hard for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another splash of water. Okay, I can't this camera in my face, but another slug there. Let it cook a little bit longer and release some more natural sugars and soften down even more. Okay, so at this stage your onions should be nice and caramelly. It's up to you now if you want to taste, see how you feel. For me this is quite sweet, a slight little crunch but not really, so it's totally personal preference now. If you want to keep going longer, add a splash more water, keep cooking. It's got like a stickiness in the bottom there from the sugar. So yeah, so that for me is my caramelized onions.